This site will take a very large number of cash out incredibly fair prices along with 0% fees, allowing you to keep every single cent. You can then easily withdraw crypto or transfer, and along with all of this, you can add a peer-to-peer trading system in your future. Thank you so much. Check them out, the link in the description, and back to the video. Now, before we get on the Nico, I kind of want to talk about who Quack is most overrated. Because as players who somehow got many chances at a high level despite being nothing special or outright crap. People talk about Newell like he was the next CIS IDL, and somehow he got on EG and Gamer Legion. Holy shit, this guy's, he's got to be a genius. I do think there is some merit to that. He was pretty underrated. Now, as of today, he's fairly irrelevant, so this is a fair take. He then goes on to say, Fasher, same story. Bird from Sky. Now he just tweets about crypto. Heroic. His stock got pumped into $1 million on Astralis. Obviously, very notable on complexity for some reason. An NIP in a proper disaster class of a career. But to be fair, I think most people think he's shit today. So now, I would say my favorite in my opinion, he got so many chances on like tier 1 teams. I cannot believe how long he was floating around around that time, like especially organizations heavily overrate him. But like Fasher 2 was a good one, all good. But then he goes on to say, my hot take, excuse might be angry about this one. Dude did basically nothing on the prime NIP roster, but kind of just tagged along the road roster to success. But again, I think most people think he's shit, so maybe not the best pick. My honest take is Tabson and MSL are so fucking overrated. It's insane. Both are heralded as some sort of old school genius IGLs, despite neither having been since 2018. Neither ever Astralis. People are starting to realize he's shit, so my real final pick for someone I think is grossly overrated is MSL. A lot of good picks here. I think Tabson kind of JKS treatment, where he's just been in the German scene forever, and through a majority of his time, he was a very good player for, big. So I do think he is partially overrated just because he's been around for so long, and he's probably Germany's best ever player. Yes, I mean, he's been great in CS too, but throw the majority in CS though. So I think that's fair. MSL on the other hand, I got mixed feelings on MSL. Because of what he did on North, basically just I always thought he did, a pretty good job with North. Of course, he can have a ton of success, but, I don't know, man. There's not a single overrated. This was just entirely get it out of the way. He gets pounded because he hasn't won a major. That's pretty much the main reason. Okay, I'm not telling you Nico is mechanically fucking good, but how can you be a part of 2 super teams and still do not have a major? I think he's and they don't have half the experience Nico has. Next is consistently not delivering on the time. Achievements are carrying him, so people overrate him. As the biggest Monacy Glazer, I am tired of seeing a guy who has not been consistent since 2021 hold my goat back. I don't think you could call him a top 3 rifler despite the stats because he's in big games. Monacy has been far more impactful in the last 4 years, especially on G2. Monacy had 4 MVPs to Nico's 1. In 2025 is 2-1 in favor of Monacy. I don't expect that to change. He made the NFL. Okay, my boy. But that is not even close. He is more similar to Philip Rivers. No, I think that's a bad comparison as well, to be honest. We'll need to waste Monacy's career. I think the best but Lamar Jackson is a hard to playoff games, so I feel like Lamar Jackson was he a good rifler? Yes, but people trying to even compare him to Donk is crazy. Like, he's a good player, but no major. Mostly just because he hasn't won a major. To be fair, do I agree? No, not at all. But I do because a lot of people's like major success. Like, that's why I blaze majors so much. It doesn't compare to a major. Whatever remembers. That's why Nico's story is so tragic because he's been so good. Unbelievable, but major success unfortunately trumps all of it. It is what it is. But like, do you guys his entire public perception would be if FaZe just don't lose 15-11 versus Cloud9. Like, they would win 1 round. And Cloud9 was one of the greatest moments of my life. But just the fact that 1 round there, and even in overtime, in the 2025 top 20. Now has the most top player in Counter-Strike history. I think this is incredibly impressive, especially as a rifler through 2 different games. Most of these players who are up there next to him are all oppers just because, if you're an opper, you're the star player of the team, of course you're going to make the top 20 more often. So the fact that he has done this for 8 years is so unbelievably impressive. His former teammate that will also never be a major winner due to Cloud9. Alicia, who's also kind of in the same players in a row are all major winners. I mean, this list of players who has appeared in the HLTV top 20 time. But then all the way to the top, you have Nico, who is just, he just can't do it, man. We can even put this into numbers. Okay, here's a stat for you. If you've appeared in the HLTV top 20 at least 3 times in your career, there is a 71% chance that you've won a major. Not really sure. Nico has 3 times. The stat is, like, it's unbelievable he hasn't won one yet. And I mean, like, part of the reason why there is some merit to a lot of FaZe that roster. So maybe we do just gotta throw Nico into some tier 2 team and just watch him try to hard. Maybe that's just gonna have the most success. But then of course and various other great riflers on the team to play with. And now what is supposed to be the major wise. Now a part of this reason could be just seemingly his inability to work with other great IGLs. I don't know exactly what maybe he falls more than doing like game more their job as much. I don't know. But like Nico and Kerrigan didn't really work. Kerrigan wins a major without him. Him and Alexi P without him. Him and Snacks didn't really work. And then Snacks what's going on here, guys? So this really comes down to, is Nico the most unlucky player in Counter-Strike history? Player over being unlucky. I'm not really unlucky for, a decade. So if he is considered rated, like I said earlier, in my opinion, no, I don't think so. You can still be great without the biggest trophy. Like, it's quite a big deal. flaws cannot help him throughout his career. He is a part of the problem as to why he can't reach the top in Counter-Strike, but at the end of the day, he's still fucking Nico, man. He's done literally everything else in the game that they're pretty much. It's not like every tournament. He's won Cologne, he's won Kato, he's won events. He's made major final runs. It just wasn't meant to be, I guess. I don't know, man. There's just something about Major specifically that doesn't allow him to get over the hump. Anyways, all that you have to say. My Major wouldn't be a chance in the world he would be in this conversation if FaZe just wins one round. That's pretty much it. 8 years ago, stuff. You choke, you don't win one round in. I mean, he hasn't really had a chance since then. Like, of course, he made the final with G2, but I don't know. He was unbelievable during that time. I guess you can always go back and say maybe I don't love his chances there. The entire case for Nico, I'm sure he can be a problem at Majors. Has, you know, I guess mental issues with that, but I just don't think that's enough to say he's the most overrated player in Counter-Strike history. Now, before we get into Zantares, I want to talk about what King T decided to say because we'll see. King T said, Fallen is the obvious choice. All I can do is pray for his DM to this point, but listen to his reasoning. He was a mid at 6 years and a bad offer just as long. Yet the whole world leaps to his defense and overlooks it once he's winning again. He could literally get killed for that. For essentially 18 months and then just being for these takes because I do see where he's coming from. Fallen was pretty washed and for quite a long time. I think that's not crazy to say. I think you can overlook how unbelievably good he was. Plus, I love him coming back and like Furia being a phenomenal team during this past, I guess, Furia before so like I don't know, man. I mean, do I disagree? Yes, but like I do see where he's coming from. I think actually because Olaf Meister is an all-time player. Okay, if you ever won the HLTV top 20, you are a striker. It's just how it is. You have to get that number 1 spot. He was also a multiple-time major winner, so I feel like Olaf Meister does get reasonably, but he really wasn't. It was really 18 months of him being an incredibly good player. He then did have that wrist injury, which I think did kind of bother him quite a bit. That entire situation is for him, but he did come back phase and then eventually he was phased out until he was benched. So his prime wasn't super long, but his peak was also unbelievable. So it's, you know, I don't know, man. Very interesting takes though. The case for Zantares being overrated is very similar to the case for he is seemingly a phenomenal mechanical player, puts up great numbers, but he hasn't really won anything. Is the star player has won 0 notable calling, but other players might be a little controversial. Zantares is literally the worst player in history. Okay, there's not a single trophy except a tier 1 match and then online. They constantly throw games and it disgusts me. Cheers. Zantares is perhaps mechanical skills. He is not. He has been around forever at this point. We always talk about how his teams let him down, but at some point, we really get to talk about his personality and ability to play the game. Simple, super toxic, able to carry his team all alone to literal championship is 1 in a million. Zantares is equally as toxic as simple, but not as skilled. He can do above average in the server, maybe 2 entry kills onto the site. It doesn't go unnoticed. He is an above average player, but the Turkish team treats him enough, but I can't remember by farming some of the lower tier teams, and once it gets to real opposition, he can often hit a wall. He has good aim, nothing pull off. Every time an important game comes around, playoffs, big quality, he disappears into the ether and has next to no impact. Group stage merchants who can't get it done when it counts. I see people on TikTok and YouTube shorts putting him crazy. He's putting him talk to the best riflers ever when his peak isn't even making him a top 3 rifler currently. He's a really good player. For how long he's been considered a top player big, during which he won last year at DreamHack Master Spring 2020, but only got 1 MVP at a B-tier DreamHack Summer, defeating number 4, number 9 Complexity, number 19 Heroic twice as the best team in the world. His only other MVP came a couple months ago as his first lane where one other top 10 team in 3D Max. So far, his only HLTV top 20 placement was last year, he was 16, and that's big against the top 20 this year. Players, but where are you? 10 years of playing, never did anything, still go off in CS2. Zantares is kind of like a better example of being overrated than Nico. He's literally just Nico, but on steroids, overrated wise. Like, Nico is not Zantares is also mechanically incredibly gifted as a rifler. He has not really done it before winning the tier 1.5 Bucharest trophy. He had 0 LAN trophies in his, you know, he's been playing for 10 years, man. So I do think that not mechanically great, but I do think there is a special amount of PR going his way because Zantares keeps kind of blowing up in and along with that, it's kind of like what I talked about earlier. If you're the best player in the country, you're gonna get propped up a lot, like a JKS, kind of like a Tabson from Germany. You're gonna get glazed in the who's in his stock so much. And I mean, like, this hasn't stuck as much as the Zantares peak, but also, like, him being the Turkish Terminator, also, you know, nicknames do have an effect. Public perception when they hear the Turkish Terminator, like, oh my god, this guy's gotta be an animal, which he is, but, you know, like the people said, he doesn't really have the accolades to back it up. And I feel like the Zantares peak kind of boosted him from being looked at as a very, very good rifler to people thinking he's one of the best riflers in the world, which I just don't think is true. And even, like, as of today, as of this second in 2026, I don't think you can put him top 5, you can maybe squeak him into top 10, but I think that's even a little much. And I feel like a lot of people would consider him, you know, a top 3 rifler in the world, which I just don't think you can really argue that. So let's just kind of go back and see how good he really was during his time playing in CSGO. From 2014 to 2018, Zantares was a freak, okay? This, like, he was unbelievable. Space Soldiers was a tier 2 national Turkish team, but despite them kind of being a tier 2 national team, he was still a freak, putting up unbelievable numbers. In his 4 years there, he has a 1.2 rating on LAN against top 20 opposition. At big events, it does go down to a 1.10, but that is still really good considering his team's performance. A lot of times, they didn't really stand a chance against, you know, the better teams in the world. So I'd say Buddy was doing really all that he could. When you look at them against top 10 teams at big events, he's literally the only positive player on the entire team, and it isn't really close. After this 4-year stint on Space Soldiers, he tried to free himself into big, but I think this is where we learned what Zantares' biggest flaw as a player is. You know, I personally haven't spoken to the guy, but from what we've seen during his years of playing, it seems like he is not very comfortable speaking in English and playing on international teams because he didn't play great on big. And maybe it isn't that, maybe it's just that he played different roles on the team and didn't have as much freedom as he did on Space Soldiers, but he took a pretty big dip in form after leaving and joining big. Like, it is a weird time with COVID, but we do have a full year in 2019 of normal play. And during this year on lane, he posted a 1.04, which kind of just puts him in the middle of the pack on the team. Against top 20, this then drops to a 0.96, and he kind of just turned into a mediocre player on this team. He went from being a star, unbelievable player in Space Soldier to being meh on Big, which honestly is kind of strange because it was around this time that Xantar's team started to gain traction. After this stint on Big, he then returned to Turkey with a national team Eternal Fire, and almost immediately he would go back to being the unbelievable player that he was on Space Soldiers. Now he was even better at big events with a 1.2 and a 1.19 against top 20 teams. Now it did help that this team was infinitely better than Space Soldiers was, and he did have much more support around him during this time. Yeah, no, he returns to a local team, and he's just back to being a freak. Since he's been on this team, they've been pretty solid. Like, a lot of the time, they've been pretty close to being a top 5 team in the world. The biggest issue is they do kind of struggle at majors, especially in 2025. But I mean, in 2024, he was unbelievable, to be honest. Especially when you look at his stats during majors in 2024, he's literally a top 3 player in the world. Xantar's is a case where he is mechanically great, and he can put up and shoot, and bullets aren't accurate. They need to shoot 2 guns at their 1 and use grenades more. I don't know what to say to the community. Get a brain, and then he's saying just replace Moto with Glaive. So I'm assuming his take is that Keratin is the GOAT IGL, and Glaive just isn't.
Hallo, hallo.
Hallo.
Hallo. I go B with blue. We are pre-made.
Yes, sir. Pre-made.
We are pre-made.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
Smoke B. Nade B. Flash mid, I think.
Yeah.
Two.
One step. Maybe carpet.
Yeah, carpet. Two main. 3 main. All 3 main, I think. They didn't plant yet.
They didn't plant yet. Noob.
Jail. Let's equal.
One more. One more is better. That's fine. I got dig on. When you say that,
Smoke me.
Flash B main. One mid.
One was me.
2 B main, 1 dinked. Out B. 1 is dinked. Main.
Outside.
Fra CV ikke med meg.
yeah.
So moving forward, we're dropping the 2 and
Can you give me smoke? Like, I need dead.
Ah, shit.
Nice for me, sir.
Let's make this right as rain.
Hello.
Deploying flashbang.
Smoke One mid.
Flash to the main.
Incendiary out.
People be.
Flashbang.
Mid.
One on it.
Two mid. Got it.
Laying down smoke. Throwing grenade. Deploying flashbang.
One water. One boost. Two mid.
Water dead.
Two are mid.
One B main.
Flashbang. Smoke.
One more mid.
One
One
mid.
fish P.
Deploying flashbang.
One B main. Molly B. Bomb B, bomb B. Yeah. B last. Side now.
Spending.
Planting.
Wait.
Can push the smoke, he can push the smoke. Nice, good job. Should be an AK main.
Thank you.
Counter-terrorists win. All right, all right.
I would drop, but I'm not dropping you.
Move. Throwing smoke. Throwing flashbang.
Flash B main.
Throwing fire.
Open mid.
Grenade out. Throwing smoke.
Careful mid arrow. One water tagged.
Grenade out.
Pushing mid.
Stepping towards B.
Flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Laying down smoke.
One guy mid.
One weak pushing slow.
Two mid. Well, maybe more. Pushing mid.
Two mid.
They have full mid, can be camera. They smoke me off tempo. Inside camera.
Fuck, man. Why?
Chico. Guys, do you want to push out B main?
Green,
I
can you
have
save
a
for
flash.
please?
Just wait for them to throw like molly and nade and shit, and then you peek out, okay? I will call the flash.
Moving, son.
Wait.
Throwing
Flashing.
flashbang.
Check.
Bomb has been planted.
drop one.
Come on, chop, chop. Smoke. Throwing flashbang. Incendiary.
People B main. I think 2. Ah, yeah, 2 B main. Pushing out B.
Laying down smoke.
One more already out. One B. Con one.
Oh, fuck, man. How was he there? Oh, like, oh, how was he there?
Do you
Just,
want to eco this?
I don't know.
I just checked the long blood.
Move it, move it.
Flash B main.
Throwing smoke.
2 flashes B main. One B main. One from mid rotating to B. Inside con, it's B.
Terrorists win.
Good eco.
Cell. Yellow.
Ay,
Go, go, go. Smoke.
Need B main. Flash B main. Another flash B main.
Throwing fire.
Dead B main.
Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Off mid.
2 mid.
I hold doors behind you, orange.
Incendiary out. Laying down
Yeah,
down
we can
smoke.
ah, بالله.
Incendiary.
Grenade, B, flash.
Throwing smoke.
Ah, one out.
Right side B main.
Grenade.
Missed.
Jail, out B, out B, out B.
Nice.
We have bomb water.
One more.
One is A. And she just going mid.
Water.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
You play so trash, boys.
Let's have it, lads. Laying down smoke.
Close B main.
Deploying flashbang. Incendiary out. Throwing smoke.
Good. Dead B main. Up mid. One water. Oh! One more connector. It's gonna be B. Yeah, up con. Bomb.
Terrorists win.
12 HP. Fuck. Like, that's my fault, you say? Hey. I just hit that guy for 12. I'm done, man. Take the best positions and it just loop.
Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky like? Smoke.
Flash is B main. B main one.
Grenade out. Flashbang.
He's
Dead top. It's B.
Bomb has been planted.
doesn't have a kid.
Counter-terrorists win.
Wow. That was insane.
B main.
Laying down smoke. Laying down smoke.
One mid.
Deploying flashbang.
Take mid one. No info.
Throwing flashbang.
Hey,
A main,
hey.
A main, A main, A main.
Let me have first, Grim. Let me have first.
Counter-terrorist wins. There's no stopping us. No more talking. Now we fight.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Wanna push mid to and then see where we go from there.
This is easy. We kill them and then we go home.
Careful, calm. Counting for CT.
Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Throwing smoke.
You know, no.
Main one.
Nice.
You will cry like babies before you die.
There we go. Wow.
Careful of eco rushes here, like rush water and stuff.
Pushing B.
What?
Two more pushing B.
BB.
Only one mid. What?
Can be
Oh,
camera, he's heard us.
What? Is that guy the goat?
Can
No.
be HE spawner, hello.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Nice. Last water.
Last water.
Terrorists win. You are stupid to think you will win.
Oh. Fuck.
I'll smoke a new window. We can still drop it though.
Okay.
We must work together. Smoke!
Move your ass, man.
Very, very big one.
Throwing fire!
Why would...
Hop, connect. Flash out there.
2 ops, 1 mid. What?
Nice, good job. Could have pushed water on timing here.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
He killed 2 mid.
Take off your 4 HP, blood.
One
The
con.
smoke of A main. you can try to go towards camera, I can walk it.
Oh, HE, man.
Thanks. That's CVP. Taken switch gun. Mid. Maybe close camera.
We're going to do this. Terrorists win. Fiera.
Your striker's the type of guy who can be bought with money?
Yes, you do.
Absolutely right.
I'll smoke window again. They might be on
Striker's
eco,
the
careful.
type of guy who can be bought with money?
Yes, you do.
Or they might force around the ult.
I don't know, they have VP, they might fall.
Careful of black camp. Shit.
Throwing smoke. I'm throwing a grenade.
One con.
I'm throwing fire.
Op is probably in con. He was dead last round.
One time.
Flashbang.
No!
Oh, behind me, Rugs.
Like pizdeets, man.
One carpet.
Op and con.
I don't get my lucky
Carpeted.
plant. Yeah, bad like yellow. Yellow, you can't be service yellow. What the fuck, man? He throws out those weapons, he can't even shoot back. Just beat his ass. Fuck.
Counter-terrorists win.
We need to force, we don't have lost bonus.
Shit, something like that.
I can drop Galil.
I don't want your fucking Galil.
Yes, Galil. Take. Take Galil.
Let's rush A. Everyone, please.
Maybe they might rush the window.
Guys, I told you, we kill them all.
Green
Oh,
one,
Russia, plate.
I'll smoke camera.
That's better than that.
Hey, Molly here. One more, kill him.
Grenade out. Bomb has been planted.
Box one.
behind one. Main.
Camera.
Camera last.
Sweet. I never can try to stick that shit. That's crazy. He fights me, he actually can win that.
Back in demo.
Or if I was a deeper molly. But guess what? He didn't. Wait, did he? Followed him. Ah.
Inbound Jokic. Let's it fly for the win. Oh, almost went down, but it's no good. And we go to overtime. A heave from about. Inbound Jokic. Let's it fly for the win. Oh, almost went down, but it's no good. And we go to overtime. A heave from about. Inbound Jokic. Let's it fly for the win. Oh, almost went down, but it's no good. Some people got the real problem. Some people out of love. I just love my dog. Come on, brother, told me how to live. I just love my dog. Come on, brother, told me how to live. I just love my dog. This is like Hooters. This is awesome. Man, I'm hungry. Hold up. Let's take Anthony Davis and trade him for a bag of shit. Yo, so you know, everyone was saying trading AD for Luka was like the worst move in franchise history. Yeah. Let's double down and make that 10 times worse. No. Trust. Look to my right, AJ. Look to my left, AJ. These partners think of poo. Look to my right, AJ. Look to my left, AJ. These partners stink of poo. Look to my right, AJ. Look to my left, AJ. These partners stink of poo. Look to my left, AJ.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Think of poo.
Oh, fuck.
Smoke mid.
Flash from Amy.
Where?
When
What? He's fallen! He's dead!
Welcome.
61? Are you kidding?
We need to force.
You want to go take A?
Maybe
Smoke him.
rush mid.
Okay.
Okay, men jag lever ham der. Oj, kolla att så. Nice.
One top or one B side. Twenty seconds. Green, you are the fucking best player in the world, man.
Woo!
You drop it in?
Yeah, drop. Oh, ooh, what bad.
Don't think this is money for Argentina.
They're gonna have force. They survive with 5 people.
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
round.
Nice, bro.
One call. Open it.
One up in top.
They have 2 ups.
One med. Aj, aj, aj.
Oh, nice try.
Ja, vad bra.
Do you want to force again or eco?
I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, they had an open A. No, maybe we can try to rush A. From heaven, everyone. Just eco. Just rush carpet. Go full eco, go full eco. We have bad loss bonus.
Come on.
Close.
Ja. Därför, so wind. Fuck, wait, never mind. She doesn't have bombs. If she had bomb, it would actually not easy.
If he's more camera, we can take him. He's done.
Ah, yeah. بالله. No thoughts.
PvP.
One drop water.
I had, like, what the fuck did they?
Maybe two are coming from.
Yeah, off call. 2 water. Nice, nice. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Maybe going.
Sure.
Go A.
Nice, good job.
That's down. Yellow can drop.
Careful of stacks. You could have pushed water and stuff.
One temple.
You go here?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go in. Careful, main.
Plant and save.
One close 7.
Nice, good job, man. Probably saving someone.
Nice. Good job, good job.
Good job, Green.
Thank you, thank you.
Can you look?
They were here.
Yeah. But I think they still don't have money. Better on bond.
Oi, oi, oi.
Chill man, chill man.
Bad. Take bomb.
Do you guys have B?
Just
Two A,
last,
two A,
last,
two
last.
B. Two B, man.
I got A.
Both will come. Go to temple.
Any idea what last guy is?
No idea. I smoke B, man.
AVP. Had AVP.
Nothing we see there, Graham.
Temple, last temple.
Nice.
I'll keep playing up.
Be careful, they will have two AVPs. Like,
What?
they will play two AVPs. Maybe one
Yeah,
con, one
probably.
Big King Kong.
Okay.
One CT.
More B.
Ah, blah.
Two smokes B main. They smoke two times B main.
Be close.
AVP mid.
One con as well.
Under there. Yeah, the bomb.
Nice. Blah, that was like a second off kill. It made me nothing to y'all. Somebody down to me. I want to
Con one. Inside con one.
Ah,
One A main.
should have flashed. Nah, that's fine.
I'll do a lurk smoke, I'll keep in. Orange, can you drop me smoke? Orange, drop smoke. I'll smoke. One connector stop. Be careful con now then.
Backflips are not scary. How I went from my life sucking to backflipping with no. Hopping on your weight onto your body. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Let's move out.
Oh shit.
Flash B main.
Incendiary. Incendiary out.
One mid.
Throwing smoke. Smoke.
Avec le B.
One dead. I don't have any more info.
Careful leg range. Maybe just get back.
Alright.
Incendiary. Grenade. Laying down smoke.
One water I think. Or mid. They might have boosted mid dude. Just now.
You 2 mid. 2 flashes mid.
Yeah, 2 mid.
One molly on A, 2.
2 mollies A.
Deploying flashbang.
Pushing it.
Full mid.
Ah, can't get that angle. You.
Side. Pillar up.
2 left. 2 left. Nice. Main last. 30 seconds. 30
Deploying
seconds.
flashbang.
Don't peek. Go back.
10 seconds. Hide.
Nice. Whatever, son.
I can drop an up here so we have money last round if you want orange.
Yeah, you can. Think.
Ours.
Let's go. Smoke.
Flash B main.
Grenade out. Incendiary out. Flashbang. Laying down smoke. Throwing smoke. Throwing fire. Incendiary out.
Connect.
One A. What the fuck are these peaks? This guy might be the GOAT.
Incendiary.
One mid, guys.
One going towards mid. Dead A. The A guy was fucking. One B main.
Laying down smoke.
Molly.
Throwing a grenade.
Right side should be taken. Running away, running away. Mid.
One mid.
One B still.
Bomb A. Nice.
9 seconds, 9 seconds.
Daytime.
Don't die, don't die. Good job, guys.
Nice. Brain, motherfucker.
The last
2
was
HP.
97. Oh my god.
I can rock gun.
While I was son, I was at the bottom when I was young.
Let's have at it, mates. Throwing fire. Grenade.
Yo, oh,
Nice.
he's a man.
B main one.
Nice.
Two B, two B.
B main. Smoked off cone. One default.
Throw away to orange for. They smoked off.
Throwing a grenade.
Temple.
Nice!
GG.
Thanks again. Woo!
Oh, great comeback. GG's, thank you for the elo.
No problem. Oh. Whole team negative. What? I've never seen that. He won? Whole team negative? Wow, that was a good one.